Okay, welcome to the fourth Ashcast, the fourth instalment of the Ashcast series. It's quite dark in here, as you would have noticed. If you're wondering why, hang on, let me just... it's because I'm in the cupboard under the stairs. The main reason for that, or really the only reason for that, is that Tim and Ed have once again locked me here. We had so much response to the last Ashcast saying, Dan, we want more Dan, we love Dan. Legions of people, literally a few people up and down the country wanted more me. So I thought I'll take the camera with me, film a bit of stuff by myself. So whenever Tim and Ed lock me somewhere, I'm going to film a bit of my stuff. So in one of their finest stunts, they've locked me in my own cupboard, which they're probably quite proud of. But, you know, never to be outdone. I've come prepared. I've got my secret stash of snacks, which they obviously know about now, but I'll have them this time, and hopefully they'll lock me somewhere else next time so I can move them. Yeah, one step ahead. I think it's generally accepted that bagels are nicer than sandwiches. I've done a lot of sandwich experimenting in my time. I've discovered it's because bagels are in a tastier shape. Round bread, always tastier than sandwiches, like alphabeti spaghetti. How much nicer is that than normal spaghetti hoops? It's because it's in a shape. Yeah, I like ham in sandwiches. You want a good meaty base. Don't put pasta in sandwiches. I mean, I like pasta and all, but they're just too much carbs in a pasta sandwich. The best sandwich in the world, because you asked, would have to be a ham, cheese and coleslaw bagel. Because, I mean, I've never had one. I've had a ham and cheese sandwich and a coleslaw and cheese sandwich, but never any of those in a bagel, which would have been nice. Yeah. Yeah, probably the biggest, if not the only advantage of being locked in our shed is I do have a terrific view of the nose tree. Many a happy minute a while away looking at the noses as they slowly ripen. Small creatures pondering along, you know how it is. But not everything makes me as happy as the nose tree. Some things really get on my wick. I'm actually in the middle of exams right now. This isn't the best study environment I've ever experienced. Ed's cupboard as well, obviously. One thing not a lot of people know about me is that I sneezed in all but 2 of my GCSEs. That's right, people. That's 15 exams with 13 sneezes. It was quite comforting in a ritualistic kind of way. Guys! There's an old rhyme which goes, if all the land were paper and all the seas were ink, and if all the trees were bread and trees, what we have to drink? That would be the least of my concerns, if all of our land had turned to paper, the seas had turned to ink, and all of the trees were bread and cheese. I'd find something else to worry about, like our sinking land, because paper sinks in ink. Drinking would just be low on my priorities, although I would be able to have a nice cheese sandwich from a tree. I'd find a ham, I'd cut a tree that way, get a bagel, put ham and cheese in it. That's what I do. Fish cardboard box, big fish, little fish cardboard box, big fish, little fish cardboard box. What else? Given my wealth of experience, top places not to be locked
In the washing machine, that would just be uncomfortable. In any kind of freezer equipment, I like the cold, not that much. And probably under someone's bed, actually, you'd have all the socks and no, they're the top three. Don't lock me there places.
If you recall earlier, I mentioned my love of cheese sandwiches. Well, bagels specifically, but cheese sandwiches are top notch. And there was a point last year, one night, a restless night for Dan. I couldn't sleep. What could I do? I tossed and I turned. Nothing. So I went into my kitchen and I had a cheese sandwich. And I went back to bed and I fell right asleep. That is the power of cheese sandwiches, my friends. So that was the 4th Ashcast. Hope you enjoyed it. You know, on the plus side, I've discovered I don't have claustrophobia. On the downside, I've been locked in several different places, so a mixed week at best. But until next time, I hope you don't get locked anywhere. Experience. Top places not to be locked.